Welcome listeners to my channel, to my YouTube booktube channel. And today I'm just doing things slightly differently than I normally do, so there's lots of surprises in store. Just letting you know that Chloe is outside, so there won't be any mischief from Chloe. So today's book review is to do with an arc that I read by Reid. That's the name of the author. The book is called The Inca's Curse, and it's part of the Thornton Mysteries series. And this is book 2 of the Thornton Mysteries. Okay, and here we go. Book review recommendation. The Thornton Mysteries. This is book number 2, The Inca's Curse, and all these books can be read as stand-alones. Although I was given an arc of this ebook, the book is now published, and you can now go to Amazon.com to purchase the book, or I will link Alan Reid's website down in the description bar so you can go from there and have a look. So the genre is historical fiction, cozy mystery, romance. And here's what the blurb says. Set in 1928 in Victoria, Australia, the Thornton family made its money in the goldfields during the 1850s and the antiques trade. Thornton Park is their lavish mansion close to Melbourne. They also own a home and a gold mine in Daylesford, in the heart of Victoria, where their close friends, the Bizzetti family, are part of the thriving Swiss-Italian community. Alexandra Thornton has married Benedict Archer. On their honeymoon in Daylesford, Alexandra's pearls are stolen, and within days there are 2 murders. Back at Thornton Park, Alexandra discovers a secret compartment in a desk. Inside is a gold and diamond necklace and a letter written by her grandfather, James Thornton. It's a love letter. Alexandra assumes written to his wife after her death. He claims the necklace is cursed. After further investigation, Alexandra uncovers the deaths of 2 miners at Thornton Gold Mine. The family return to Daylesford, where Thomas Thornton is accused of murder. Alexandra is determined to work out how it all connects. What is the link to the Inca Imperia, whatever you call it? Is it gold? Is gold the curse? My thoughts. Firstly, I want to thank Alan Reid for gifting me the arc of The Inca's Curse in exchange for an honest review. I am extremely interested in conversational dialogue in general, so I was pleasantly surprised that I got just that in The Inca's Curse. Questions and answers leading to more intriguing scenarios, problems and then solutions. Alan Reid is a dab hand at creating and writing a scene in this way. A very dialogue-driven book. This is an extremely fascinating, interesting and intriguing book that has a very involved storyline with lots of plot twists. It's chock-a-block full. Apart from the mystery aspect, there is a newly wedded couple, so there is love. There is also a lot of references to antiques, with the Thorntons being in the antique business, and because Ellen Reid herself loves flowers and nature, we have the countryside of Daylesford with Wombat Hill, where there are black ducks, Willy the Wagtails, asters, bluebells, daffodils, lily-pilly, and a whole range of flowers that are all wrapped up like a bouquet, not forgetting the scrumptious food mentioned. This time there is an element of Italian, with the occasional mention of scrambled eggs and a Madeira cake on the side with copious amounts of tea drinking. So I thought I'd briefly stop here and book review, and I'm going to make scrambled eggs because when in Rome, do what the Romans do, and I'm going to do that. I'm a bit weird making scrambled eggs at 10:30 in the morning, but hey ho. That's what a microwave's for, and I'm going to have my lunch with a couple of pieces of toast. So I'll just keep going on with this. Here we are. Things are starting to happen now. I wonder if Mrs. P would be impressed with this, my culinary cooking skills. This is just 2 eggs I've done. That's how I do them anyway, just with a little bit of margarine. I haven't put any salt or pepper in there. No, just going to do it like this, and then I'll spread it over with some toast. I learned quite a lot of Italian dishes. And I've also stopped the book review again because I'm going to be making Italian soup at some stage. And I've got some curly-whirly pasta. This is what was mentioned in the book. And some beef stock. Some onions were mentioned. Whoops, onions, those are onions. Carrots were mentioned. Basil, I'll have to get some basil. And, oh yes, we've had this for years in the freezer. And I remember in Ellen's book it says to put, it has some Parmesan cheese on top of the soup. So I'm looking forward to making that. But that's for another day, and it might end up on my channel. So back to the book review. Plus, the heritage of the Swiss Italians. Plus, I learnt about the family tree and who is related to who. We have references of books. More in depth this time is the book Pride and Prejudice that Edith models herself on, and Ellen Reid executes the storyline superbly well into her story. And lastly, because this is a historical fiction, I must add that the information on the history of Daylesford plus the gold mines is very educational, which I was extremely interested in. The storyline and plotting, again, faultless and delivered to perfection. It was a great honour to be able to delve into such a book with such a vast lot of information, inspiration and hard work that Ellen Reid put into this. Ellen Reid is definitely a mastermind of her own craft. Give this a go. You won't be disappointed, as it will captivate you and hold your attention to the end. And I'm giving it 5 stars as a rating. Recommendation. The Inca's Curse comes highly recommended by me and will suit anyone who is interested in Italian cooking and heritage. For historical fiction lovers, definitely worth reading if you are into romance books. For antique lovers, for anyone interested in the fashion of the 1920s, especially music and clothes. And lastly, for all readers who like flowers mentioned in their books. So again, the name of the book is The Inca's Curse by Ellen Reid. It's part of the Thorntons mystery series. And as I said, her her website is linked down below. And don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. And I'll leave all my description links of where you can find me in the description below. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, BookBub, Goodreads, and possibly more that I can't even remember. Okay then, well, until next time, bye.